Because you were watching me, Mummy.
Are you sure?
I was the one you were showing it to.
One's enough, darling.
What the heck? What happened? Was the baby inside out? That won't be a story anymore if I tell you, would it? Okay. I'm so handsome, I just get fed up with looking sometimes. Oh my god!
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat and...
Steve. I forgot my name there.
No, because I want you to say it.
Yeah, no, so I nearly forgot my name.
You nearly forgot my name. I thought you said I nearly forgot your name. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do another mukbang and it's going to be a lovely takeaway. Wait, what are we having, darling?
We are having a royal special burger and a royal special burger. One with barbecue sauce and one with one with garlic mayo sauce. Shish kebab.
I love shish kebab.
With all the trimmings, the salad and everything else, and there's the pita bread there.
Yeah.
And chips.
And then some chips. A good old
And a drink.
chippy chips. We've got extra cucumber and tomatoes here as well. My drink will be Coke. Not sponsored. He's having Fanta and
Not sponsored.
sriracha mayonnaise and a ketchup. You're already starting. Anyway guys, I hope you have something to eat and you join us because we are going to have a chat, a really good chat. Isn't it nice that when you're eating, you know, you have a little chat? I am feeling quite warm and I'm going to take off my cardigan. I'm so sorry. Now you're gonna see us mostly in our jumper or cardigan because the UK's weather is still pretty nippy.
Supposed to be getting colder tonight, around about 2-3 degrees.
Oh my god, are we going to be able to bite that one?
Don't know. It's got a burger and it's got a chicken breast.
What's in here? Oh, look at that! It's steaming! This is from a local chippy. So there's chicken in there. Proper chicken breast, that one.
Proper chicken breast.
And a beef patty. And then cheese on top. And the same goes for that one. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
I don't quite know how I'm going to handle this one.
Oh my goodness!
You handle this baby.
Oh my god. You just went for it.
Oh. Messy.
Very messy.
Very messy.
That's very good for you.
I can't get my mouth around this one.
It is good. It's going to be a bit of a struggle, darling.
Because it all falls apart. Bring in the knife and fork. Because that is massive. You're so bossy, lady.
Sorry. Yeah, I am.
My bossy wife. She's a little darling.
You know what? I've not had anything to eat all day.
I have.
Yeah, I know you have. I haven't.
But I didn't eat as much as usual because I knew I was coming home to this.
You know what? I'm looking forward to this.
Cool. Just got to cut it.
Is that sriracha, this one? I think this is sriracha sauce.
I don't know, they just had it in one of their containers, like, so you can't see.
The sriracha.
Yeah? Yeah? Well, they know what they're doing in there. Get the right stuff.
From a local chippy called, what's the name of the local chippy we bought this?
Royal fish, the royal fish bar. Hence, the special burger is called a royal.
Do you want ketchup?
They won on a few. I noticed they've won. I've seen certificates in on the walls. They won a few awards as well.
Sorry?
They've won a few awards.
All the chippies here, they won a few awards. I don't understand.
Not all of them. I'm sure there's some chippies that don't get awards.
I feel like my jaw's going to get dislocated.
That's why I'm cheating with this, because I can't get my teeth around it because it just falls apart my hand.
But that's not the challenge. I mean, should be part of the challenge.
You want to see? Do you want to see a mess? A major accident?
It's quite satisfying, isn't it?
It's way too easy, but it's falling apart. Because it's so full
It's so good.
of goodies.
I need to be hungry to eat it.
Excuse me. I mean, look at that. Oops, wrong way.
You always do that. It's still steaming, look.
Burger, chicken breast, coated. You haven't tried this?
I have. Good.
The shish with hot chili sauce.
Sriracha.
You heard her say that.
It's
Sounds like a swear word in a foreign language. Sriracha.
your mouth you got.
Yeah. Use this up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that chili sauce. Oh yeah, missus.
It's not chili sauce, it's just sriracha. It's sour. It's more like I find it more sour than spicy.
You got funny taste buds.
What? Yeah.
I find it hot.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, darling. So, have you got something to share to us today, darling? How was your day been?
Oh, the usual fun. Driving down the M25. Luckily enough, I only did it once because I came back a different way, so I went on the way down there.
You almost finished that one.
I don't know anything about me.
Tiny little mouthfuls.
You have the mayo one. Is it nice?
Yeah. Oh, you got the
I've got the what?
you got the barbecue one, have you? Yeah. Yeah.
I don't taste any barbecue in it.
It's definitely there because I thought I put it on.
No, I can't taste it.
Okay, so a bit of
I wish I cut more white onions.
short memory.
I got something to share. Today, I was browsing through, I think Google. I came across this article. Oh no! Somebody shared on Facebook. I'll share this one first. Somebody shared on Facebook about this man that's got 3 children in Philippines, yeah?
Oh yeah.
He's got 3 children. He's got no legs. Well, it's from, I think his legs is from the knees below, amputated from the knees below. But you know what? He is working so hard to provide for his family.
Got a wife.
I don't know, it didn't mention
Yeah.
one way or another because he's got 3
Obviously.
children. But it's just, it caught my attention because for somebody like him who's got no legs, I don't know how he walks about.
But they make their own way. I mean, you know, you see other people that.
Surely
that
it's
have got-
painful. But it's just to show that you know, nothing should really stop you from working. So, you know, people like this, I really don't mind helping. Yeah, because you can see that they are, you know, doing their best to provide.
Yeah, exactly. And you've got some people who've got hardly anything wrong with them, and they're all sort of going, "Oh, I can't do this, I can't do that." So, well, look at that bloke over there. He can.
I don't know what he was carrying. He's carrying something quite heavy on his shoulder.
But they adapt to what they got. They figure out how to. Who was it the other day we saw that lady? And she had no arms, remember? She had no arms at all. She did everything. She looking after her kid, remember?
Where?
We saw it on the internet the other day. You've forgotten?
I don't remember.
Because I told her. I said.
You told her?
I said to you about her because I joked because you pick things up with your toes like you've got fingers on your feet. And this lady was cooking and cleaning and looking
I don't
after
see that. I don't remember it at all.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one with a bad memory because you were watching with me.
Are you sure?
I was the one you were showing it to.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear.
You sure it's not another wife you're talking about?
No, I haven't got another wife. One's enough, darling.
Because
But this woman
I
was.
don't remember.
But this woman, she. I don't. If I remember rightly, I think she must have been probably like late 20s or something. Huh?
Where?
But the kids were young.
I really don't remember. I don't.
think
You've
it's
not
in-
shown it to me
I think
then.
it's in America. But she was brilliant. I mean, everything she was doing the same as any other normal mum. The difference was she's doing everything with her feet instead of her, because she didn't have any arms. She didn't have any arms from here at all. You see people like that, and you think, well, you know.
But you know, sorry, before I say something. The one thing I don't like about this salad is the sauerkraut. Oh, I don't like it. It's too sour.
You know?
I'll just have those tomatoes there. What was I was going to say, darling?
I don't know.
No, I mean, these people that's got disabilities, actually, they don't want people feeling sorry for themselves. That's why they work really hard. And I really admire people like that. Oh, it's, you know, it inspires me. But anyway.
That's one thing you say about that. But that's what we've spoken about before, eh? About the strength that people have got. We've said on a few occasions when there's been a disaster in the Philippines. In some countries, some places you see out the news and you see some people and everybody's got these problems with disasters. And in some countries, like this country and other countries, it's like, oh, it's okay, pick up the phone the insurance company. Insurance company will pay your bills and stuff like that, which is great for those who've got it. You know, we're lucky. That's where we're lucky that we've got that sort of thing. But quite a few years ago now, do you remember we went down the Philippines when Mount Volcano and the side of it has collapsed and there was like lots of people had been killed and it was really sad. I mean, we went down there to help. We'd see what we could do. We took some spiff, you know, extra foods and stuff like that.
That was also.
But the thing is,
you also we had help also from your passengers back in those days. You know, people giving coins. You've raised that money as well, eh?
Yeah.
Your taxi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you very much for those people that had put, you know, all those coins.
Even the drunk ones that probably
Years
don't
ago.
remember. Even the drunk ones that probably don't remember.
But they've done good.
And this place, was it Albay, in the Philippines? I mean, they have these disasters. They've lost homes, they've lost family members, they've lost businesses, they've lost everything. Some lose some of it, part of it, others lose all of it. But the next day, they get up, pick up a hammer, get on with it. They haven't got an insurance company to phone up and say, can you just
You have to rebuild your house.
pay for my house to be rebuilt, please?
Because although we have evacuation center, People just don't want to stay in the evacuation center because they like the comfort of their own home, whether it's
So the next day,
almost
the men,
next to nothing.
and I mean the women are working hard as well, doing all their bits, but I mean the men are out with their hammers and nails and grabbing all the wood and bits and bobs they can, the rest of it, and get on with it. And we went there, I think we were there about 10 or 12 days after it actually happened.
No, it was a week after, I think.
Was it a week after? But they worked hard, they were rebuilding, but they still had a smile on their face. You know, when you turned up, they didn't go, oh hello, look at my house, oh my god, you know. They were like, hey mister, how are you? And they were just, you know, get on with it.
Anyway, I didn't get the name because literally the article that was shared about this man is just really to show what he's doing.
Yeah.
To be able to raise his, or provide for his children, really. And I thought, good for you, God bless you.
Ooh.
Why don't you? Oh, you can't open it, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can. You can. Okay. I was gonna say, stuff it with that chicken.
Oh my god, I nearly finished that burger.
I know. I've got this is the man. Look.
Oh, bless him. My god, you got a blooming great big sack of rice or whatever it is on his shoulder.
That's another one. This one I came across on Google. The headline was something like a mother gave birth to her baby, and when she opened the blanket, this is what the headline says, when she opened the blanket, she was shocked at what she saw and basically abandoned her child. Based on the headline, I thought, what could be so shocking about a baby that you end up, resulting to actually abandoning your baby? Apparently, the mother was like terrified or horrified of what she saw. So,
What the heck? What happened? Was the baby inside out?
That horns or something.
I know it's not funny, but I was thinking, so I was so intrigued. Usually I just scan through that. I was so intrigued that, why did I put it there? I clicked on it. Apparently, the baby was born. As soon as the mother saw the condition, she left the baby in the hospital
Yeah.
with the nurses, yeah?
Okay.
I think it says in the A&E or something.
So what was wrong with baby?
So, I get there, patient. The nurses that had picked up the baby, they couldn't understand also why the baby was abandoned. But apparently the nurses' initial thought was, well, at least the mother had left the baby where somewhere the baby would be looked after, yeah? Not just abandoned it on the street or something like that.
Yeah.
So the nurses obviously had to check the baby, and even the nurses apparently, when she saw the baby, she was horrified to see the baby situation.
Yeah.
That won't be a story anymore if I tell you, would it? Okay.
Oh, Judith's uploaded a vlog. I can't wait.
Forget Judy a minute. Get back to the baby.
Okay,
Sorry, Judy.
as it turned out, by checking with the doctor and the physicians, as it turned out, the baby had what it's called hand-heart syndrome.
Who?
Hand-heart syndrome.
Han.
Yeah, H-A-N and then heart, like H-A-R-T. Basically what it is the baby is basically deformed. When we say deformed, is some of the babies will be born with no jaws, no tongue, partially missing toes or fingers. That's what that condition is.
Okay.
Yeah, but this baby's condition apparently was so severe that he didn't have any limbs at all, like no arms, no legs. When I saw that, I thought, oh, God bless him. But I thought, why would the mother be horrified? I mean, I suppose because of poverty, maybe, that she's probably thinking, how on earth am I going to bring this baby up? Yeah, because, I mean, this baby essentially would be needing 24/7 care, yeah?
Yep.
So perhaps that's why she got scared. And this happened in Brazil. The nurses apparently had put the baby into some sort of orphanage But the problem is with orphanages like that, if they can't cope with that severe condition of the baby, they can't have one-on-one most, you know, like 24/7, and
Not
they might not
have the money either.
Yeah, exactly. So it's looking like this baby's future will be bleak. Anyway, few thousand miles away from Brazil in Utah, there's this lady that went shopping. When she went to shop, she was paying. Yeah, sorry, that hand-heart syndrome apparently is called hand-heart syndrome. It's only 1 out of 20,000 babies gets affected by it, but not that severe. Anyway, this lady called Janelle Adams apparently saw the article in the shop, and she went home, and she can't stop thinking about this baby's condition. That when she got home, she begged her husband to actually adopt the baby. So.
I think I've seen that.
Have you? Where?
I'm sure I've seen it on a video. Has she got a couple of other kids?
She has 13 other kids.
Wow.
The one we saw is from Korea. Korea or China. She has 2 other kids.
How is it? Okay.
It was a video we saw.
Pardon me. So did she get to adopt it?
They went to Brazil. It took quite a while for the papers to get processed.
Yeah, countries like that. It's like your country.
Yeah.
Blooming paperwork, the red tape and
They
everything
thought-
takes flipping months.
She thought that it's going to be like, you know, they get their paperwork will be sorted as soon as they get there. Because obviously they have told them, you know, in advance that they were going to adopt the baby. But there's few problems with paperwork. It took quite a bit.
All the rules and regulations.
Eventually, paper's been approved. They brought the boy home, and the boy has now instant 13 other siblings. I'm sure, you know, they've looked after their children really well, because they wanted to adopt another one. Anyway, they looked after this baby, and apparently the baby was really independent. He's able to, you know, do things for himself. Obviously, with the guidance of the parents, they have done really well, yeah?
It's like the other lady though.
Yeah.
The baby, they find their way of getting around and doing things.
Apparently, he wasn't treated special in the house. He was just one of the kids. Obviously, they know his condition, so they adopted few of the things at home.
I mean, I don't know what his background is. I can't even remember his name. But do you remember there's a guy, an influencer on YouTube. He's an influencer. He goes and does all these speeches and he's got no arms and legs. Well, he's got his arms are just like small stubs. And he messes about because he takes a mickey out of himself.
And that's the guy, that's the Australian guy. He's married with 2 kids.
Was he? I didn't know that. But he goes on in front of the kids and he makes jokes. He'll tell a story, and part through the story will mean like, oh, no, I fell over. So then he throws himself down, and then he gets himself back up again. And when they scan the cameras, he's like, because he's got his own way of getting around,
Listen to this.
picking himself up, and he's an influencer. So how much confidence is that?
At the age of 11, he taught himself to break dance that in school, because he went to a proper, you know, school. It's not school for special needs, normal school, yeah? At the age of 11, he joined the contest in breakdance and he came second. Yeah. Before you know it, schools are sending him to, you know, for different competitions and he wins. And I thought, well, good for you. But while you're reading it, you can't help but feel really quite emotional. If there is one thing, you know what he does for a living these days? He travels around the world as a motivational speaker. But
That's what I'm saying.
he didn't say he's a YouTuber.
No,
Or an
this other bloke,
influencer.
I don't know if that's the same one.
I don't know.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like a different one. His face is different. So it's another one.
I know the one that we saw on YouTube already at one point. He's an Australian guy and he's, you know, at that time he had one child.
He's a comedian. He's so funny. And the stuff he does and gets away, you know, gets up with it. You know, he says things that if anybody else said it, you get told off because you're being rude and disrespectful to something like that, you know. But he just comes out with all sorts and does all sorts of crazy stuff. Like, it just makes people laugh, you know.
No, eating a salad, darling.
Yeah, bit by bit. You're the bunny rabbit in this family. It's got sauerkraut.
The onion is sweet.
Sauerkraut's got cabbage in it and it's a lot stronger than that. You don't finish your burger, mate. Full.
But anyway, I just thought, this is, you know, people like him, yeah. Imagine if this American couple didn't adopt him. What could be his future?
If he ever had one. If he had one.
Yeah.
You never know. Depends. Because in countries like that, and other countries, I mean, some of them are perfectly good orphanages, but some of them are a bit dodgy. Could have been sold or neglected or whatever. I've had mine and a half that kebab. Ooh.
What did I have today? I can't remember what. I don't think I had anything.
I had my
I
sandwich.
had 2 coffees.
I had my 2 sandwiches that I made. I took my 2 sandwiches because I knew I was going to come back to this tonight, so I didn't take so much as I normally take. So I have 2 sandwiches.
Did you eat your apple?
I think there's a couple of pieces left, but I can eat them later.
And the grapes?
Oh yeah, and I think I had a
There were, I think,
another
there's
mince
a couple
pie.
of pieces left. Couple of apples now, guys. I'd usually peel and chop his apple and put it in a container for him to take. He eats it like a sweet.
She's so good to me, my darling.
Oh, what?
Hey, you're so good to me. Hey, you cut my apple for me.
Yeah, otherwise you won't eat it. Otherwise you're not going to bring fruits.
And it's good when you're driving and your eyes are tired.
Does it work like when you put oxygen sticks in your eyes?
Yeah. So. Duh. A few years ago, we were in the Philippines. I got up in the morning, went down to the first few days we were there, we were in the hotel. Do you remember? And the receptionist, I went over to say hello to the receptionist. Or say
At
good
that
morning.
time it was Dusit Nico.
Yeah, and I don't know, we just said good morning and we talk and stuff, and I just happened to say that it's going to be a long day because we had a lot of driving to do. And she said, don't forget to take your apple with you, sir. I'm like, pardon? And she take it over. She said, when you're travelling and your eyes are tired, you need to eat apple. So funny thing
Keeps
about it
you
was,
alert.
from the buffet in the morning, we grabbed some apple. And later on in the day, we had some apple when I've been driving quite a long time.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, Mr. Pickle. So and it seemed to help. And then since I've been driving this year doing this job, sometimes I get tired, like your eyes get tired because you're driving a few hours. And I must admit, I don't know whether it's a mental thing, whatever, but I eat my slices of apple and my eyes perk up, and it does help. But the funny thing about it
Maybe
was,
it's all in the mind.
well, maybe it is, but I was chatting to another driver about it the other day, and he says he does the same with bananas.
Actually, apparently banana is supposed to send you to sleep and you should have a decent night's sleep
But
with
he said,
banana.
but
You
he
eat
says,
one before
he
you
said,
go to bed.
he said halfway through the day, because he gets tired, driving. He said he has a banana and it perks him up.
I'm
So
gonna have
it-
to research that.
So it's it's a maybe it's just a mental thing. It's what you think.
So basically you can eat any fruits. Just think that it's gonna keep you awake.
Well, sometimes maybe it's just a case of, but I don't know. I think it's maybe because the apple it's a sharpness and it's got that, I don't know what it is. But also you put lemon in as well, because you put a little bit of lemon to stop it going brown.
Yeah, because they oxidize. The same actually with banana. If you cut it open or if you peel it, it oxidizes. So you have to sprinkle it with lime, citrus.
Do you know any songs about apples? No? I know a song about banana.
What?
Give me that banana.
Full time.
Anyway, the moral of the story is
Don't let any disabilities or anything get in your way.
absolutely.
Like you just said about the apple, maybe it's in your mind. It's down to the mind.
No, I
It's
think that
strong-
one has got a scientific.
No, but it's strong-minded.
Well, yeah.
Strong-willed. You will something.
Everything in this world, we are able to accomplish if you have that determination, your mind,
You have to have
and
the
you put your heart and soul to it.
right mindset.
There is no exactly. That's what it says.
In the book of secret, change your life, change your mind.
Change your mindset.
Mindset or mind.
Smile for a minute. So I'm driving along like that.
Today, what I've shared in my Instagram today is this, and I love it. Focus on being grateful for what you have already.
Yep.
Enjoy it, then release into the universe. The universe will manifest it. So, the more you are grateful of what you have, the more blessing will come your way. And also, it says there that regardless of it doesn't really matter how much or how little you have. Just share what you've got. Just share what you can. Do you know what? I just realized actually. So you have that saying here in Britain that charities begins at home, and I think I've heard that in Philippines too.
Charity begins at home.
What does that mean?
Because you can't help somebody else until you're in a position. So you've got to look after yourself.
No, I don't. I disagree with that. I mean,
Look
look.
after yourself first, and then when you're,
No,
you're
listen.
able to look after
No,
others.
listen. I tell you why. When we were growing up, you know, we were not rich. My father was a rice grower. My mom was a homemaker. But if a neighbor suddenly knocks on the door and they haven't got any rice to cook for tea for the children, yeah. If we have a cup or a big tin, you know, the tin of how do you call that? A coconut milk tin.
Yeah.
We have a tin of that, and that's a cup of rice that we cook, yeah? If you have one scoop of that, or 1.5 or 2 scoops, let's say we have 2 scoops left, one of that, Mama would lend it to the neighbor so that they've got something to eat tonight. But when you think about it, tomorrow we don't know where we're going to get our food, yeah?
Yeah.
Somehow, food comes on the table the next day. And at that time, I was still, you know, I was a kid.
But
As I was growing up, I was thinking to my mom, we haven't got very much, you know, but she's like, just give them one, you know, so they've got food to eat, or they can make lugao. You know, lugao is one of those rice porridge.
Where there's a will,
I mean,
there's a way.
you can't be, I think my mom's thinking back now, I knew my mom was thinking, well, you cannot sit here and have tea tonight and them not having any, yeah?
Well, your mum's a giver.
Well, this is what
That's the
I'm
sort of
saying.
person she is.
This is what I'm saying. I think
Yeah.
whatever little you have, you still have to share it. My example of that is my mom, that, you know, we don't know what we're going to have or where we're going to get our food the next day, and yet it comes on the table. It's not like luxury stuffs that we were having, but we were certainly eating the next day.
Unless your name is Pickle, the more scratches on the leg you get, the more attention you tend to get.
Babe, where are you looking? You're looking at yourself. You have to look at this lens.
you have to look here, not there. I'm looking at that.
No, you're looking at yourself.
If they're so close together, you can't help it.
Oh. Well, I can flip it the other way so you can't see yourself in it.
That'd be a good idea.
Oh,
That'd be a good idea. I can't see myself.
I'm developing
Because I just...
I'm so handsome, I just get fed up with looking sometimes. Oh my god!
Watch it, your head might not fit in the door.
Oh, okay.
My goodness.
I've got a good drill in the shed. I can just make the door bigger. Get my head through it.
Yabang mo naman, tol.
That's what I say every day. Confidence in yourself. You got to be confident and cocky.
Well, anyway,
So,
whatever your situation is, always try and look for the positive side of things, because that's ultimately what's going to pick you up, and keep helping people. Keep lifting people up in any shape or form. Anyway, guys, so that's that for today. Anything you want to share?
On the spot. Jack and Jill went up the hill.
You have to make your voice louder because I can't hear something. Your voice is so low.
Hello? Thought I was going to stay.
Getting old now.
The camera don't pick it up.
Okay.
Jack and Jill went up the hill for some food to get. Jack slipped on a razor blade. Gillette.
Comment down below, guys, if you get it.
Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Press the little bell
And
and drop a mention and go.
yeah,
Hi, cat.
if you like this video, just click like. You know when he speaks, you know when you
If you
talk.
enjoy watching a couple of
you
idiots
press-
stuffing their faces, just click like.
But when you talk, yeah, your voice is there and it slowly drops and drops and drops and drops.
That's it.
You started in a really quite loud voice and then you go. That's, why is that?
My volume button must be loose.
Yeah.
It just goes down. You turn it up.
For somebody that used to speak for a living, he was a DJ. He was a professional DJ back in the days. But when he talks, he's almost sort of like whispering. And, Pat said,
Oh, your husband when he was a little boy, he looks like...
Butter won't melt.
Yeah, but I'm still.
She
Like,
said-
yeah, but I'm still like that.
she said, he looks like he can get away with murder because he's got this really very blonde hair with little blue eyes, and just so cute. And then he looks at you and you're just like, oh, it just melts your heart. He knows his way with women. That's what Pat said.
Not the fact I haven't got blue eyes.
At that time when you were a kid, you had. Is it blue or green? She said.
Green.
Ah, green.
Green, but one of them's slightly brown. don't go there.
It's a bit of a Bowie
Don't
thing
go
going
Oh.
Boy, because you're scratching my leg. I'll tell you what, honestly, mate, I've got hardly any skin left on that leg.
Your daddy's leg is bleeding.
You're scratching me. Hello.
Hi, say hi, people. Anyway, we hope you enjoy this video, guys, and if you do, don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Plumley and on Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.
Bye bye.
Say bye bye. Bye. Bye bye, everybody. Daddy, your arm. Say bye bye, guys.
So I don't really care. I just want some food.
Bye bye.
So
Bye
just
bye.
give me a chip.
Okay. Oh, you need your tablet. Ask Daddy for your tablet. Daddy, tablet, please.
Come on, buddy. You can have your tablet. Come on then.